Organizations and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We're right here in the studio, and guess what? It's a Tuesday. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. We've got a great show today. Amanda's a little bit under the weather, so I hope she's going to feel better. I'll go by and carry her some drugs later to make her feel better. No, I'm just kidding. She's going to do better. She'll be good. But we got a great show lined up today, a lot of fun stuff. But first off, let's check on the weather because everybody wants to know what's happening there.
Good Tuesday to you. Let's go ahead and get you out the door with your current temperatures. It's not as warm as what this afternoon is going to be. Well, actually over the next couple of hours, once the cloud coverage slightly starts decreasing, those surface temperatures will actually have somewhere to go, and the sunshine will definitely be heating us up. Right now, temperatures have not fluctuated all that much this afternoon. Really from the morning hours, we're about 58 degrees along the Grand Strand at 5 and 6 o'clock this morning. Right now, we're just in the low to mid 60s, 64 in Myrtle Beach. As you make your way inland, a little bit cooler in the upper 50s and Darlington 58, but a couple of areas like Bennettsville actually checking in the low 60s. Well, we did have a dense fog advisory, but a lot of this fog has diminished. Actually, still offshore, there is a dense fog advisory as well, so sea fog could remain heading into the afternoon hours. For the most part, a lot of the fog has dissipated. 3 miles in terms of visibility right now, though, in Laurinburg, right along the border belt and across the PD, seeing some of this. Let's go ahead and talk clouds and radar with Futurecast. Well, 11, 12 o'clock, we're still holding that cloud coverage in front of this approaching front, but check out what happens as we head into the latter parts of the afternoon going into the early evening hours. Well, those clouds dissipate, and as those clouds dissipate, our temperatures will continue to rise with the amount of sunshine we will be seeing. Still going to have some high clouds out there, but the mostly cloudy skies turning to partly cloudy. And ahead of this front again, we will be seeing unseasonably warm temperatures this afternoon. Showers will be likely going through the evening hours, really overnight heading into the early morning. This is at 2 o'clock in the morning, but behind this front starting to slowly clear out. Still going to be a mix of sun and clouds for your Wednesday. Unseasonably warm, but the takeaway is the second cold front. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Our rain chances increase really the first half of the day on Thursday, and the temperatures dropping by Friday and Saturday. Here's your Tuesday forecast, though. Well, we still will rise tremendously as far as the temperatures go this afternoon. With our winds out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, we'll have high temperatures still in the low 70s. And for your Wednesday forecast, wind direction shifting due to that front passing through our area. Then out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Highs will be in the 60s, the low 60s that is. Here's your Grand Strand 7-day forecast, 70 degrees for your Tuesday. Still the chance to see an isolated shower, but late tonight heading into early tomorrow. Temperature drop by Wednesday. The best chance to see measurable rainfall will be on Thursday, but increasing that temperature. But behind that front, check out your highs Friday and Saturday. Unseasonably cool. Here's your inland 7-day forecast, 72 for your Tuesday, dropping that temperature by Wednesday, as we'll see a high of 63. Looking ahead to the last day of 2016, which will be Saturday, unseasonably cool, and then increasing the cloud coverage, increasing the rain chance along with the temperature for the first day, which is Sunday of 2017.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Amanda's under the weather today, but I'm going to try to do the show by myself. I hope I can do it. First off, before we get started, we got a great show lined up. I want to talk to you a little bit about Surf Water Promotions. Now, this is where we get all of our material, our coffee cups, our, everything that we're looking for. They have it, and they put it together for us, hats, T-shirts, wrap your car. If you want 10,000 T-shirts, let me tell you, they can do it, and they put together a great product, too. And it's all right there off of Homestown Road. Check them out. Surf Water Promotions, what a neat place to go. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today is Tuesday, December 27th, and it's Hug a Week for Hearing Impaired Month. Okay, and it's time to get her done. So get her done day. All right, I want to show you something my wife gave me from her. I love flashlights. If you know me, you know I love flashlights. I want to show you this neat little light. It'll bend, it hooks on the side of your car, it, it cut off there. But it's so neat. If you're on the side of the road and you break down, you can put on the emergency flash. Look at there. Isn't that neat? It'll stick on the side of your car. So another flashlight I'm going to add to my collection thanks to my wife. Oh, she also gave me a Bose, sound bar for my TV. Talking about exciting. Wow. We got a great show lined up today. We're going to talk about a big thing coming up, a fundraiser and all that stuff. So it's a lot of cool stuff. Let's find out about birthdays first. 1939, John Amos. He's 77 years old, of TV Good Times, also in the movie Roots. Early days, he was a boxer. 1966, Eva LaRue, 50 years old, in the soap opera All My Children. She also was in CSI Miami in the series Fuller House. Was supposed to be on one of the 9/11 planes that crashed, but she changed her flight at the last minute. 1974, I'm not going to get this name right, Masaoka, 42, the TV Heroes and also Hawaii Five-0, and appeared on Time magazine. His IQ, listen to this, 180. He's a smart guy. All right, today in history, it was 1973. The Vietnam Peace Accords were signed in Paris. And in 2010, Steve Jobs unveiled the Apple iPad. All right, from the Know-It-All department. All right, I don't like rats, but this is about them, so listen to this. Rats multiply so quickly that in 18 months, 2 rats, I'm talking about 2 rats, could have over 1 million descendants. Can you believe that? 2 rats, over 1 million. All right, that's from the Know-It-All department today. We got a great show lined up, a lot of fun stuff. The Humane Society's here. We're going to talk about a big thing coming up, a chef's deal raising money, and also Martin Luther King's festival coming up. All of that and a lot more coming up. Every week, the Grand Strand Humane Society is here with the pet of the day, and it is Tuesday, and it's time to find out who Jessica has with her today. All right, Jessica, who we got today?
This beautiful girl is Venus, and Venus is looking for her forever home. She's ready to go home.
Venus?
Yes.
All right, now where did Venus come from? Did she come in, somebody brought her in, or did you?
Venus was a stray.
Yeah.
So we've already, we've got her microchipped, we've got her up to date on all of her vaccines. All she needs to do is be spayed, and the right family can take her home. She wants a new home for the new year.
All right, now y'all did some extended hours over the holidays. Did that work out pretty good? A lot of adoptions, or how did it go?
We did. We had a lot of adoptions, and we've actually had a lot of adoptions yesterday and so far today. It seemed like a lot of families told their kids or significant others that they were going to go pick out a cat or dog. So we've had a lot of adoptions the last couple days as well. It's been really good.
All right, always need people to help, volunteers.
Always need our volunteers. Our next volunteer training class is going to be the first Saturday of January, which is the 7th at 10 a.m. in the lobby. So anyone is welcome to come on in, take our training class. It's only about an hour, hour and a half, and then they can come anytime they want. Walk dogs, play with some cats. We have clerical work that can be done if they're not as comfortable with the animals hands-on. So there's lots of stuff that can be done.
All right, don't forget donations. Always looking for donations, right?
Absolutely. Bleach, paper towels, Pine Sol, any cleaning supplies is the thing that we utilize most. Cat litter, anything like that we can always use.
Take it by any time. All right, now we're talking about fundraisers. Anything coming up anytime soon?
Not any big fundraisers for the next couple weeks, but we do have our PetSmart events for adoptions.
Okay.
So we'll be out at PetSmart off of 544 this coming weekend from 11 to 2, Saturday and Sunday.
So that's how often do y'all do that?
We do it every other week.
Every other week?
Every other week, Saturday and Sunday, always at that PetSmart off of 544. So you got to come check us out down there.
So you have to do that. All right. So maybe we can find a home for her.
I think we can. She's such a sweetheart.
What type dog? Can you tell what is she?
We have her listed as a Jack Russell mix. I think she wants to go home with you.
She does.
She keeps trying to crawl over into your
Let me
lap.
call my wife and see. That's a cute dog. It really is. Well, I tell you, we appreciate it. The Humane Society does so much. How many cats do you have right now?
We have a lot of cats right now too. We have about 65 cats at the shelter that are looking for a home. So lots of cats, still kittens. We still have plenty of kittens too. So someone looking for a younger cat, we have those too.
So, all right, tell them where you're located, Jessica.
We're at 3241 Mr. Joe White Avenue, right behind Myrtle Waves Water Park and the Ripken Experience. And we're open 7 days a week now.
7 days a week? What are you
7 days a week, 12 to 5 every day, except for Thursday and Friday. We stay open a little bit later till 7.
Oh.
So every day now, we'll be there.
So you
ready to do adoptions.
Get off work at 5, you can go by and pick you up a pet.
There you go. That's,
All right.
that's
Jessica,
the idea.
Thanks so much. You do a great job with the Humane Society. We appreciate you being with us every Tuesday, too.
Thank you.
All right. We got a lot more coming up all right here at Carolina and Company Live. It is a Tuesday. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we had Kevin Levine on once before from Scatoris. He makes all these neat little things, these boards, and it's just unbelievable. First, we're going to talk about that, but then we're going to talk about a big fundraiser coming up to raise money for somebody wanting to be a chef. Now, Kevin, talk a little bit about the boards, buddy. Tell me something about them now.
Yeah, definitely. Got tired of using crappy boards, so decided to make my own. And we are in 4 countries and 34 states.
Wow, and you can put any kind of design you want on this, right?
Any design. We are Board of Health approved, all hardwoods, handmade, you name it.
You can't beat that. There's a little design there with a little tree on the end, and they're called
Hot Blocks cutting boards.
There we go. All right, Kevin. He's at Scatoris. If you ever get a tag and you want to go by there. All right, now something's coming up January 16th.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this.
Chefs United for Future Chefs of America. A lot of my friends on Instagram and myself decided it's time to give back. I'm 41 years old. I'm still paying student loans for culinary school. So what we decided to do is a 7-course wine dinner, and all proceeds will go to hopefully not 1 but 2 individuals and put them through culinary school.
All right, now and this is going to be held at Scatoris.
It's going to be at Scatoris with wine.
There's
Might
some of the
be.
chefs.
That's Lisa right there.
Okay.
She's up in Michigan. Chef Dave is up in Michigan. Great group of chefs. This is George. She's actually in Wilmington. Very talented chefs. And there's Kurt, my big boy Kurt right there. It's awesome. Alex, I mean, these guys are extremely talented.
And they're coming here to help do
They're coming
this.
to Myrtle Beach. We want to send somebody to culinary school. There are chefs of the future.
Yeah,
so
that's
we're all
right.
chefs. We're got to eat, 20 years, 30 years down the road. We want good food. So, if we have the ability to send somebody to culinary school, not have to worry about, their student loans like I am still at 41, it's just going to be absolutely awesome.
Well, that's good. Now, how did you come up with this? How did you come up with this, Kevin?
It just hit us one day, and we wanted to. They've all come down, and we have people come to Scatoris all the time to do chef dinners.
Yeah.
But this time it was different because we, with student loans and the time of year it is, we started talking, and we're like, hey, you know what? Why don't we try to raise money to send somebody to culinary school? So it's good timing. It's January. They can go for next September. We want to give back. We want these kids or young adults to learn the basics and hands-on training is absolutely awesome. But if they can go to culinary school and get the basics and the foundation and the fundamentals on us,
that's amazing. All right, now, what's this going to cost?
It's going to be $125 a person. We're also going to have a silent auction, and we are still seeking items. So if anybody wants to donate auction items, please feel free to donate. It's going to be held at Scatoris. We're going to have a cocktail.
Right there on 544.
Right at 544 and Bypass 17 next to the Lowe's Foods. We have a lot of people have donated, like Lost Car Chef Apparel.
Yeah.
They actually produce all of my jackets. They donated, or they are going to donate a percentage of their online sales of the day of the event strictly for this cause.
All right, now how can they get in touch to find out about tickets?
They can call Scatoris Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant, 843-650-3370.
Okay.
Or they can call me at 843-424-5335.
Or go online, find you on Facebook.
Go online, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. Oh, yeah.
All right, Kevin. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you very much, Cecil. Thank you.
We got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. It's a Tuesday. And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. This is the 11th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebrations held along the Grand Strand, and it's known as the Freedom Rally. It's been good. Now, this, it's been 55 years since, I had a dream speech. And right now, Benny is with us to talk more about the Freedom Rally with Martin Luther King's big event.
It is a fantastic and amazing effort. The City of Myrtle Beach, the Chamber of Commerce, local churches, all involved to make a better day. It's all about figuring out a way how we can build a more perfect society with freedom, justice, and equality for all. And we do that through a series of events. Starting on Friday, we've got workshops
What's
on
the date on that?
jobs.
Friday what?
Friday is the 12th.
12th. Okay, go ahead.
We've got
January
workshops
12th.
on jobs and employment and small businesses. We've got a workshop on race relations, how we can move to improve and be supportive of our brother. We're in a divided country, but we don't have to be a divided city. We don't have to be a divided county. We can, in fact, work together, do marvelous things together. We've done it in the past, and we can do it in the future. Let's come together for change. A friend of ours, Jeff Dunn, a United Methodist preacher, Christ United Methodist Church, has called together churches from throughout the Grand Strand and said, let's sit down and get together. In fact, on Friday coming up at 9 o'clock at his church, right there in Fantasy Harbor, he's calling together everyone to say, let's come together to make a change. Let's have on King Holiday, the 16th, from 6 to 7:30 in the evening, a mass choir bringing together 120 voices and bringing together 1,400 people so we can celebrate what we have in common as Christians working together for change. That's the kind of things that King aspired to do. Those are the kind of things that we need to do. Let's look right now. You've got a case in horrible case with the Emmanuel 9.
Yes.
We got a horrible case with Slager, the police officer that unfortunately shot the young man in the back. Let's make sure that the good overcomes the bad. Let's focus on those things that can make a difference. Everything is free, for the exception of the Corporate Community Awards breakfast, which is going to take place at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Where's
There's
that
a
gonna
number
be
of
at?
events. That's going to be at the convention center.
Okay.
We're talking about bringing together Lottie, Dottie, and everybody.
Everybody's invited.
Everybody's invited. It's the kind of thing that we can work together for change. And that's why I like the King Day celebration. It's a person I admire. And even in his death, he continues to have an impact because people recognize that he talked about not one race,
That's right.
but all races, freedom, justice, and equality, as we strive to become a more perfect society.
He did.
I think we can
he
do
did
it.
everything just right. That's what he
Absolutely.
did. I tell you, it took a while to get it through, but he did it. And here's something that really gets me: all these churches coming together. That is an amazing thing. That's going to make it better, Benny.
Oh, absolutely.
Tell them the date. Give them the dates real quick now.
On that Friday, come this Friday,
Yep.
at Christ United Methodist Church, right there in Fantasy Harbor.
Let's get together.
Let's get together. Meet us at 9. Jeff Dunn is the preacher, but he's not, and he's a white preacher, but he's bringing together Lottie, Dottie, and everybody.
To
Let's
talk
sit
about it and get
down
it together.
and talk about the
Okay.
blessings that God has given us.
Thanks, Benny. Appreciate
Thank you.
you. Always a pleasure,
Yeah,
my
thank
friend.
you so much.
Always. All right, we got
What-
more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Amanda. Get better. We need you tomorrow because we're on the road to Laurinburg, North Carolina. We'll visit some exciting places up there. But I want to show you something. All the time we're getting things to show. Now, these are, you can say goodbye to batteries because these clocks are water clocks. And when the plate in the clock encounters with water, the ions generate enough electricity to keep the clock ticking indefinitely. To learn more about it, you go to www.bedol.com. It's so cool, it runs off of water. Isn't that a neat little clock? How about that? All right, we've had a great time today. Don't forget now, tomorrow we'll be up in Laurinburg, North Carolina, on the road, visiting all those historical places up there. A great place to visit, and we're going to tell you all about it tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here today. Amanda, get better, where you can be back tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.